Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and fellow filmmakers, and welcome to another episode of the Rookie Reels, the program that showcases the work of up-and-coming artists who are currently studying film and television in college. We're your hosts, Anthony Garcia
and Tris Virial. Today we'll be discussing the cinematic visions by third-year UNT student Peter Evans.
Born in Knoxville, Tennessee, and raised in McKinney, Texas, Peter first became enamored with films after discovering the behind-the-scenes features of various Disney movies, and repeatedly viewing the film Raiders of the Lost Ark as a kid.
As he began to develop his own films, so did his knack for crafting visuals and precise compositions and stylistic lighting. What you'll see here in a few moments is his self-made demo reel highlighting his best shots as a cameraman and cinematographer. I guess it goes without saying that was grade A cinematography and camera work for a college student, but what do you expect from someone from UNT?
Did you know that some of those elaborate tracking shots weren't actually achieved by using a dolly track, but by improvising with the camera strapped onto the seat of a wheelchair?
Really? That blows my mind. I wouldn't have thought to do that during my time in film school.
It really shows the ingenuity of Peter's imagination, doesn't it?
Speaking of ingenuity, did you know that the music playing throughout that video was composed by Peter himself?
No, I didn't. That really blows minds right there. Is he a trained musician?
Actually, Peter didn't use traditional instruments. Instead, he used Soundtrap, a free online digital workstation that helps creators make music through sequencing. And it's all on your keyboard.
If all this seems like an overflow of information, well, you're in for a surprise. For Peter Evans recently met up with the co-founder of the McKinney comedy troupe Rent Free for an exclusive interview. Here's the story.
In McKinney, Texas, a new generation of artists are sprouting in an unexpected area, the Comedy Arena. Developed in the historic district of the city by comedian Von Daniel, the comedy club hosts shows every week while providing an assortment of refreshments. But what makes this location unique to patrons is the opportunity to receive lessons in writing and performing in their own shows. And this behind the scenes footage for a potential promo video is a group known as Rent Free, a comedy group based in McKinney who have all received training from the Arena's program and have since continued to appear on stage. Here they are currently rehearsing for their next performance, a gather that still manages to bring about laughs even from the cameraman.
What is Regis Philbin's favorite snack? Is it A, almonds? Is it B, M&M's? Is it C, peanut butter? Or is it D, I get my energy through a process called photosynthesis? 30 seconds start.
Despite becoming a regular act in downtown McKinney, not much is known about this underdog group, even in their hometown. So, an exclusive interview to discover the ins and outs of the group has been arranged with the co founder at his residence.
My name is Andrew Evans. The 5 other members, including me, are Brian Whitty, Tracy Malanga, Denise Torres, Joel Green, and Mickey Carmine.
Eyes are up here, Playboy.
And we all met like about a year and a half ago in a sketch class here in McKinney, Texas. And after the class finished, we decided to form a sketch group and continue performing. So I guess we just chose comedy because it's the funnest form of entertainment for me, I suppose.
What did you do to my wife, Ramon?
Ay, there was mucho tequila and mucho love making.
You bastard!
The goal of the troupe right now is to just expand, try to perform in as many venues as possible so that we can develop a good reputation with the clubs here in Dallas. And hopefully one day we'll be able to go places like Austin or out of state or maybe even out of the country. They were already making plans to go to some kind of Scotland sketch festival, and I'm like, I don't have the money, guys. I don't know why you think we can do that, but I think one day we'll get there, hopefully.
The team has made good on their ambitions, as they have recently scheduled a performance here at the Dallas Comedy Club, a place similar to the arena, but which offers seatings to a far bigger and more diverse crowd. But while the increase in audience may seem like a major obstacle, the troupe remain composed and appear unafraid. Andrew Evans contributes this to the team's elaborate development process.
We need at least 3 months if we're making a fully new show with completely new sketches and everything. We need at least 3 months going back and forth with each other. Sometimes we meet and brainstorm ideas. And then once we've got a solid like 20, we go in and we do a read-through, and whatever sketches are the best, we keep those, and then we save the other ones for a later time in the future. And then once we have the main 10 or 12 sketches for the show that we want to perform, we spend another couple weeks editing it, trimming it down, rehearsing it, table reading it, so that we can be really sure that this is a sketch that we want to do. And then once we're done with the writing process, that we've got the full 10, 12 sketches, then it's about, we need usually at least like 3 weeks of rehearsal together, the entire cast. It's just repetition and memorizing and, developing whatever character you're trying to perform. And, once we're done with that, usually we've already secured a venue and a date, and we just go perform.
Whatever the future may hold for the unknown rent-free comedy group, they remain optimistic, and they encourage other artists to be the same.
To any up-and-coming artist, I would say laugh a lot, practice your lines, don't be afraid to get on stage and do it, block the haters, and have a good time.
Pleasant little story to brighten up the day, don't you think?
It sure was. I know whose social media account I'm going to look up after the show.
I suppose the question the audience is begging to ask right now is, what's Peter up to right now? Well, he's actually here in the studio directing the show from within the control room. Let's take a look. Hey, Peter, yeah.
Hello, Peter. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have to show. Tune in next week to catch the latest up-and-coming artists in the Rookie Reels. See you all later.